you've been carrying a weight in your heart, haven't you? It's not something you talk about often. Maybe because it's too heavy to put into words, or because you've grown so used to it that it feels like part of you now. But it's there, a quiet ache, a longing that lingers in the spaces between your breaths. You've learned how to protect yourself, how to keep the world at a safe distance, because you know how much it hurts to let someone in and watch them walk away. It's not the kind of love that comes with fanfare or flash, but the kind that feels like a warm blanket on a cold night. The kind that sees your scars and calls them beautiful. Your angels have been whispering your name to someone who understands what it means to be broken and rebuilt. This person isn't perfect. They've got their own scars, their own stories of loss and survival, but they're real. They've walked through their own fires and come out stronger, gentler, wiser. They know what it means to hold something precious without trying to control it, to love without trying to fix. They've even shaped by their own journey in a way that makes them ready to meet you, not as someone to save or complete, but as someone to walk alongside, to share in the beauty of becoming. Maybe you've waited so long that you're restarting to think all the good ones are gone, that your standards are too high, or that your heart is too scarred to be loved. Maybe you've looked in the mirror and wondered if anyone could love this version of you, the one who's been through so much, who's stronger but also softer, different but more real than ever. Your angels want you to know that this version of you, the one who's been through the fire, is exactly who someone has been praying for. Your scars aren't flaws. They're proof of your strength, your resilience, your capacity to love even after you've been hurt. Within the next 2 months, someone is going to enter your life, re-enter it with a heart that's been transformed. It might be someone from your past, someone who's done their own healing and is ready to meet you in a new way. Where others have made you feel like you need to prove yourself, this person will make you feel like you can just be. Their energy will feel like coming home, like slipping into a conversation that's been going on for years. You won't need to edit yourself or make yourself smaller to fit their expectations. They'll laugh at your quirks, sit comfortably in your silences, understand the things you don't say out loud. Your angels have been aligning your paths, tuning your hearts to the same frequency, so that when you meet, you'll recognize each other, not just with your eyes, but with your souls. Or it might be a stranger who feels like they've known you forever, someone whose soul feels familiar in a way that makes you wonder if you've met them in another life. It's about recognizing that you've become someone worthy of extraordinary love because you've done extraordinary work. You've learned to love yourself in the places you used to hate. You've turned your wounds into wisdom. You've become someone who can love from a place of abundance, not need. And the person who's coming to you has done the same. Dreams about love, repeating numbers, unexpected moments of hope that catch you off guard. These aren't random. They're confirmations that your love story is being written, that it's closer than you think. Keep showing up for therapy, for meditation, for the practices that help you grow. This love isn't coming to rescue you from your healing, it's coming to walk with you as you continue becoming who you were meant to be. Start speaking blessings over the love that's coming, even if you can't see it yet. Thank the universe for preparing someone who will value the work you've done, who will honor both your strength and your softness. Pay attention to the small stirrings in your heart, the ones that tell you to say yes to that invitation, to respond to that message, to give someone a chance. Your person might come through the most unexpected places, so trust your intuition when it whispers that someone is worth knowing. Your love story is still being written, and the best chapters are yet to come. Your angels are speaking truth over your life right now, promising that what's coming cannot be stopped by past pain or present fears. The same force that held you together when you were falling apart is now bringing you someone who will celebrate every piece of your beautiful, reconstructed heart. If this message is stirring something deep within you, type in the comments, "I choose to believe again." Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the beautiful guidance coming for souls like yours, souls that have carried heavy burdens, yet still shine with hope. If you feel moved to support this message further, consider leaving a super thanks below, up to $20, as a way to honor the light you found here. Share this with someone who needs to hear that their journey isn't over, that love is still possible. We love you, beautiful soul, and we wish peace to your weary heart as you step into this new chapter of hope and healing. Let the universe hear your courage, your willingness to risk hope one more time. Let your friends show up for you. Let strangers hold the door. Let yourself be cared for in small ways. Release any relationships that keep you stuck in patterns of giving more than you get. Clear space for a love that flows both ways. If you're still holding on to old flames that didn't appreciate your light, let them go. Make room for someone who will treasure you. Don't try to force this love into being. Don't rely on apps or strategies to make it happen. The universe is handling the details. Your job is to keep healing, keep growing, keep becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Share this message with someone who needs to know that their story isn't over, that their scars don't disqualify them from love. They qualify them for better love. They've faced their own struggles, healed their own wounds, learned to be alone without being lonely. You'll see how every heartbreak was preparing you to recognize this connection. Your friends, your family, even your children, if you have them, will see a love so real, so grounded, that it sets a new standard for what's possible. This isn't a distant dream, it's happening now, in the spiritual realm, and it's about to manifest in your life. The person who's meant for you is out there, thinking about love, wondering if their person exists, hoping they haven't missed their chance. They have no idea they're about to meet someone who will make them grateful for every step of their journey. They're not looking for someone to complete them, but someone to build something beautiful with, someone to love in all the ways they've learned love should be. The angels are being clear about the timing because they want you to be ready, to be watching for the signs. It want the version of you that existed before you knew how fragile hearts can be. Could it be that the universe is ready to show you what love looks like when two whole people choose each other? You're not alone in this, beautiful soul. Could it be that all those nights you wondered if you'd ever feel at home in someone's arms were preparing you to recognize home when you finally find it? Your heart is ready, even if your mind isn't sure. Thousands of people like you, people who've been broken and rebuilt, are finding each other right now. The universe is weaving together hearts that have done the work. Hearts that know real love isn't about fixing each other, but about sharing the happiness you fought so hard to find within yourself. It will want this version, the one who's learned to fight for what matters, who knows the difference between settling and compromising, who loves with eyes wide open. But your spirit knows something your mind hasn't caught up with yet. It knows that every heartbreak, Every moment of pain was preparing you for this. Every person who couldn't handle your depth was teaching you to recognize the one who can. Imagine what it will feel like to be chosen, not despite your complexity, but because of it. Picture the relief of being with someone who doesn't need you to be easy or perfect, who can sit with you in the heavy moments without trying to rush you through them. Feel the safety of being known, really known, and loved anyway. Every relationship that ended was clearing space for the one that will stay. Every time you chose to heal instead of harden was preparing you for a love that's as deep and real as you are. As the Bible says in Ecclesiastes, there's a time for everything under heaven, a time for breaking, a time for healing, a time for becoming, and now, precious heart, a time for loving. Not the kind of love that grabs at anything to fill a void, but the kind that chooses connection from a place of wholeness, from a place of knowing who you are and what you're worth. This person has been on their own journey, learning to love themselves in the places they used to hide, learning to be whole, not to avoid love, but to offer it from a place of fullness. Someone who's done the work, someone who won't run when things get deep. They're not disqualifications, they're credentials for a love so deep, so true, that it could only be trusted to someone who knows how rare and precious real connection is. But those walls, as strong as they are, have started to feel heavy, haven't they? Let yourself feel the hope, even if it scares you. Your angels are asking you to trust that this message found you for a reason. They're asking you to believe, even just a little, that love is still possible for you. If you feel called to, share in the comments below. My heart remembers how to hope. Let the universe hear your courage, your willingness to believe again, even after everything you've been through. Your engagement with this message is a signal to the divine that you're still here, still open, still brave enough to want love. There's a part of you that's tired of keeping them up, a part that longs to let them crumble, to let someone see the real youth. Every time you chose to stay in this world, instead of giving up, those moments weren't wasted. The angels have been collecting them like precious stones, and they're using them to craft something extraordinary for you. You've been learning to love yourself in the places you used to hide, to honor the parts of you that you once thought were unlovable. And that work, that courage, has not gone unnoticed. It's been preparing you for a love that doesn't ask you to shrink or perform or pretend. It's a love that will see your jagged edges and call them art, that will sit with you in your quiet moments and call them sacred. Your angels see that part of you, and they're here to tell you that you're not meant to stay hidden forever. You're not meant to live in that protective numbness, shielding yourself from the possibility of pain, but also from the possibility of joy, a restlessness, a sense that something is shifting inside you. It's not the kind of restlessness that makes you want to run away, but the kind that makes you want to lean in, to pay attention. Your soul is sensing what's coming, the way animals know a storm is approaching before the sky even darkens. Your heart is preparing for a change, a shift in the emotional weather that will transform the way you experience love. The loneliness you've carried for so long, the one that feels like a second skin, is about to become something else, something softer, something warmer. It's about to become recognition, the kind that happens when two people who have done their inner work find each other and realize they've been searching for the same thing all along. Something is coming, something so tender and so perfectly meant for you that it will make every moment of waiting, every moment of healing, feel like it was leading you to this. You didn't find this message by chance. It's not the sharp sting of a fresh wound anymore, but a softer, deeper reminder of all the times you've loved, lost, and kept going anyway. You're still here, still standing, still daring to hope, even when hope feels like a fragile thing. And that beautiful soul is no small thing. The universe, the divine, your angels, whatever you call that gentle force that guides you, led you here for a reason. They've been watching you, seeing the way you've carried your pain with grace, the way you've refused to let it define you, even when it threatened to swallow you whole. They've seen you in your quiet moments, the ones at 3 a.m. when the world is still and your mind is loud, wondering if you'll ever feel truly seen, truly loved, truly at home in someone else's heart. The hard, quiet work of healing. This message is for you, the one who has built walls around your heart, not out of bitterness, but out of necessity. The divine realm has been working behind the scenes, weaving a love story that's just for you. You've been doing the work, haven't you? Lately, you've felt something stirring, haven't you? You might be wondering if this is even possible. If your heart is feeling something as you read this, if there's a crack forming in the walls you've built, let it happen. Your angels are showing me something specific about the love that's coming for you. When you meet them, you'll know it's them, not because they're perfect, but because they're present. This love won't ask you to forget the lessons you've learned from your pain. You might be tempted to doubt this. Your mind might be racing through all the ways this could go wrong, all the reasons you should keep your heart locked away. This isn't about settling for someone who's good enough. Could it be that your season of healing is nearing its completion? Some of you have been noticing signs lately, haven't you? As you prepare for this love, your angels are asking you to keep tending to yourself. Watch for the signs, trust the timing, believe in the possibility, practice receiving, too. When this love arrives, you'll understand why every other relationship had to end. Keep your heart open, precious soul. If this message has stirred something deep within your heart, please show your love by liking this video and subscribing to our channel.